this video, I'm going to explain what is actually 1 dB compression point. Okay, so an amplifier, they typically provide a constant gain over a specific frequency range. For example, if we represent the relationship between input power and also the output power of an amplifier on a graph, it actually forms a straight line, okay, which means that they actually has a linear relationship. Okay, so this actually can govern by this equation: output power equals to input power plus gain. Let's take a look on this diagram here. So this is where the range that we call this linear, okay, which means that this actually obey this equation. Output power equals to input power plus gain. Okay, so basically this will be the input power, this will be the output power, which simply means that input power plus the gain of an amplifier will be equals to the output power. Let me give you an example. Okay, for example, if the gain of the amplifier, which is 10 dB, okay, so basically this amplifier has a gain of 10 dB. If we are going to have 1 dBm of input, at the output will be equals to 11 dBm, which is 10 dBm plus 1 dBm, which is equals to 11 dBm. So now another example, if we're going to have an input of 10 dBm, so at the output of the amplifier will be equals to 20 dBm. Okay, so basically this is a very simple discussion on the relationship between input power and output power. So as the input power you are going to increase, there come a point where the output power of the amplifier can no longer increase proportional to the gain value. Okay, so instead the amplifier output start to saturate. From this diagram here, technically this is supposed to be one straight line, but in the ideal performance of an amplifier, they could be saturated. So from here you can see that the moment that they actually saturate and the moment they actually so-called leave a gap of 1 dB, this is what we call a 1 dB compression point. Okay, so this is the definition of 1 dB compression point. Okay, so the 1 dB compression point is the output power level at which the gain decreased by 1 dB from its constant value. So once an amplifier reaches its P1 dB compression point, it enter compression and become a non-linear device producing distortion, harmonics, and also intermodulation product. Okay, amplifier should always operate below this 1 dB compression point. So in short, amplifier should be working in this zone. We cannot afford the amplifier to work beyond the 1 dB compression point because this will make the amplifier unpredictable anymore because they don't have this so-called relationship anymore. So basically, this is the definition of 1 dB compression point.